Good morning, friends and family of friends. Happy Thursday the 18th, everyone. The second most awesome workday of the week. Well, we are still in Egypt, and we came to the realization that we cannot possibly cover everything we wanted to, so we're going to spend one more week here. So today, we have moved further into the Luxor Temple, but we'll talk more about this awesome place shortly. This morning, sunrise was at 5:16, and sunset will be at 8:37. Putting us back down to 15 hours and 21 minutes of glorious daylight to enjoy. Presently it's 65 degrees outside already, give or take a little bit depending on exactly where you live. Today, well, what can I say? Another day in paradise. Sunny skies all day, highs near 90, and winds out of the south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. It's truly awesome weather, and it doesn't get much better. From our family of friends celebrating birthdays today, happy birthday Carrie Janine, Bob Bukzak, Randall Vike, Brooke Michelle, Sherry Schmidt, Logan Vergens, Candace Bergman, Stone Concepts, Roz Highfield, Sheila Elaine Cruz Bauer, Jeremiah Rychecki, Becca Berlin, and last but certainly not least, Lindsay Collins. Our celebrity birthday shout-out starts with a beautiful young actress who starred on the hit TV show The O.C. as Marissa Cooper's sister, Caitlin Cooper. She also appeared on the popular series Gossip Girls on the CW, and she landed the role of Thea Queen on the popular TV series Arrow. Willa Holland turns 29 today. Our next celebrity is a Scottish actor best known for playing Robb Stark on HBO's popular series Game of Thrones. He plays Prince Charming in the 2015 film Cinderella and stars in the TV series Medici, Masters of Florence. In 2019, he was cast as Icarus in the superhero film The Eternals, starring Angelina Jolie. Richard Madden turns 34 today. Our next celebrity is a popular country music singer whose single song, Austin, rose to number 1 on the country Billboard for 5 weeks in 2001. His first 3 albums were gold certified, and at the 2014 CMA Awards, he was named Male Vocalist of the Year. Blake Shelton turns 44 today. And our honored final shout out goes out to a living legend in the music world. The talented superstar really got his start as singer and multi-instrumentalist of the Beatles, who wrote such hit songs for the band as Penny Lane, Blackbird, and Eleanor Rigby. After his time with the Beatles, he formed the band Wings and embarked upon a solo career. He has earned 21 Grammy Awards across his career. Paul McCartney, Sir Paul McCartney, turns 78 today. All right, moving on to this day in history. On today's date, in 1178, 5 monks witnessed what appears to be a large explosion on the moon. The 5 Canterbury monks described the explosion as a flaming torch spewing out fire and sparks, causing the moon to throb like a wounded snake and causing it to take on a blackish appearance. Some believe this event was the creation of the Giordano Bruno crater. An asteroid or comet impact on the moon would cause a plume of molten matter to rise up from the surface, which is consistent with the monk's description, and the location described by the monks matches the crater's location. On today's date, or it was 108 years ago today on today's date, that the U.S. declares war on Great Britain. This would go down in history as the War of 1812. Britain had been at war with the Napoleonic France and had enforced a naval blockade to prevent American trade with France. Britain also pressed American merchant sailors into the Royal Navy to man the blockade. It was during this war that Francis Scott Key wrote the Star-Spangled Banner, when the White House was burned by the British, and when the Battle of New Orleans was fought by Andrew Jackson. The war ended with the Treaty of Ghent, and although the Americans and British fought over the Canadian territory, there were no boundary changes. On today's date, 1983, it marks a historic event with the first U.S. woman in space. The Space Shuttle Challenger is launched into space on its second mission. Aboard the shuttle was Dr. Sally Ride, who, as a mission specialist, became the first American woman to travel into space. And finally, on today's date in 2009, the U.S. begins a new mission to find water on the moon when NASA launches the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter and lacrosse probes to the moon. The primary mission is to search for water ice in the Cabeus crater near the moon's south pole. This is the first American lunar mission since 1998. So much more to come. We do live in exciting times indeed. And, from our comedy corner, I finally got my dream job at the guillotine factory. I'll be heading there shortly. Today is National Career Nurse Assistance Day, National Splurge Day, and National Go Fishing Day. Good advice, for sure. Today's morning motivational is a simple, undeniable truth. Yesterday is gone, tomorrow has not yet come, and we have only today. Let us begin. Oh yeah, so true. If you had a good or bad day yesterday, it really makes no difference. Learn from yesterday, make the most out of today, but just leave yesterday behind you because there's no promises about tomorrow. Well, there's one. You get to choose how you travel through that day. Our suggestion, don't dwell on what you can't control and try to be a light for others to follow. You know what I'm gonna say? You have the power, and you do. All right, well, let's dive into a virtual adventure, the Luxor Temple Complex. The modern town of Luxor is the site of the famous city of Thebes, Waset in ancient Egyptian, the city of 100 gates. It was the capital of Egypt from the 12th dynasty on. It reached its zenith during the New Kingdom. Only Memphis could compare in size and splendor, but today there's nothing left of Memphis. It was pillaged for its masonry to build new cities and little remains of it. Well, although the mud brick houses and palaces of Thebes have disappeared, the stone temples have survived. The most beautiful of these is the Temple of Luxor, where we're at today. It is close to the Nile and laid out parallel to the riverbank. The temple has been in almost continuous use as a place of worship right up to the present day. During the Christian era, the temple's hypostyle hall was converted into a Christian church, and the remains of another Coptic church can be seen to the west. Then for 1,000 years the temple was buried beneath the streets and houses of Luxor. Eventually a mosque was unknowingly built over it, and when eventually it was discovered, the mosque was carefully preserved when the temple was discovered, and it does form an integral part of the site today. All we can say is wow every single time we turn around to this amazing place. Well, we have some really big locations to hit between now and next Friday, and as usual, Blinn and I hope that you enjoyed this journey to the Luxor Temple Complex and back in time. Tomorrow we'll continue this journey in Egypt, and we certainly hope that you can join us. Blinn and I do appreciate the time that you spend with us each and every day. Our goal is to offer a mix of entertainment and education in each and every one of our Morning Minute posts. After all, knowledge is power, and you know, we do love to share what we come across, and we certainly hope you are enjoying the experience. Please continue to like and follow and share us with your friends and family. Remember, Blinn and I are creative, high-energy real estate agents, and we would really love the opportunity to help you or anyone else that you know who might be considering buying or selling property in the near future. Call us up, give us a call, send us an email. We're not going to pressure you into anything, but until then, have a great day. Make it an awesome day. You have the power. We'll talk to you later.